Hey, great peeps, credit negotiators. It's your girl Tiffany, and as promised, I am here to start part one of the consumer protection laws. All right, part one is basically going to consist of me introducing the laws to you, giving you the basics of what they protect, and also give you a little bit of information to help you understand why these laws were actually put into place to start with. All right. And the reason I'm going to give you the name of the law, and I'm going to give you the acronym. You're going to get the acronym because as we move forward for these laws, I'll probably be using the acronym more than anything. All right. So y'all get y'all pen and paper out and start taking these notes because we going. All right. So the first law is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, also FCRA. The purpose of this law is to ensure accuracy, fairness, and privacy of information of a consumer's file. The FCRA also controls the furnishers, which are the companies that actually provide the information to the credit reporting agencies. So not only do they control the credit bureaus, and most of us know that there are 3 credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. They also control the furnishers. And we'll talk about, the furnishers can be the companies themselves. The furnishers can be third-party agencies. We'll talk about that later. An example of a third-party agency is LexisNexis. I think we all have heard of that. And so they control all these people to make sure that they are accurately providing the information correctly. All right. The next law is called the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. The acronym is FDCPA. The purpose of this act is to eliminate abusive debt collection practices by debt collectors. It's also to ensure that the debt collectors that don't abuse their practices are not competitively disadvantaged, right? But that's just between the debt collectors, right? And it's also to promote consistent state action to protect consumer rights. Debt collectors, they crazy. So the experience I have had with some of these debt collection agencies, they are rude. They will harass you. They call you all times of night, all early in the morning. And they do this because they bank on the ignorance of the consumer. They know this stuff is against the law, but they know most consumers don't know that this stuff is against the law, so they keep right on. All right. The next act is called the Fair Credit Billing Act, the FCBA. This is to protect consumers from unfair billing practices and to provide a mechanism for addressing billing errors in open-end credit accounts, such as credit cards and charge accounts. So this act only applies to credit cards and charge accounts. Like if you have store accounts like Lane Bryant, I don't know if Victoria's Secret's still open, Old Navy, the store credit cards. This protects them from unfair billing practices. One of the things that's a violation within this act is if they do not send you your bill 21 days prior to your due date, right? I had that experience, and I'll go a little bit more in detail about that experience when I come back to break down this law a little bit more. And then the last law is the Fair and Accurate Credit Transactions Act, and the acronym is FACTA, FACTA. FACTA was an addendum added to the FCRA. FACTA is actually the law that gave you, I mentioned previously that you're entitled to a free credit report annually. When FACTA came in with the addendum, this is what gave you that right to that annual credit report. But FACTA, they also protect consumers from identity theft. And the act stipulates requirements for information privacy, accuracy, and disposal. All right. It also limits the way a consumer's information can be shared. So it's a little bit, it's close to the FCRA, but this one covers the disposal of your information, and it also covers the way your information is shared. Okay, what I will be doing after this video, I will be placing the consumer protection laws in the group along with the link. And so that'll be there for you. I'm going to show you what I did. It'll be there for you to start collecting the necessary things that you need to go on this journey, because this is going to be a journey. All right. What I did, listen. So when I started printing out the things, you know, collecting the information that I would need to go on this journey, I got all my stuff in here, and I took it to Staples and I had them spiral it. This cost me $5. All right, get your information together and have them spiral it and have your book. Okay, and so y'all, that is it for today. I will see you guys in the next video. Again, the next video will be part 2 of the consumer protection laws, where I'm going to talk about the most common violations. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth about the things each law covers, and we're going to keep it moving. All right, you guys have a great evening, a great day, a great morning, whatever part of the world you are catching this from, and I'll see you on the next time.